welcome to another exciting episode of the $1 Million Peddlers. I'm Paper Guy.
And I'm Mr. Magazine.
And it is Saturday BOLO Day. We give a past week's sales highlights from eBay. Do a quick little deep dive into what sold, why sold, hopefully teach you a little bit and make you chuckle a little bit. So chuckle away.
You got it. All right. First up, Paper Guy's not the only one that can sell books. Picked up a big book collection. It was more like sci-fi books and stuff, but we found a lot of signed ones, autographed. This is a Metropolis, signed by artist Michael Kaluta. And it went for $49.95. Pretty cool piece. There's a signature there. We're assuming we look a lot of this stuff out to make sure the signatures look good, and then we'll sell them.
Right, and that's always, and I know Auction Professor always talks about as well when he's at various places, you check inside books for signatures, and I found any number of signed books as well and done well with them also. So they definitely are out there. Little tip, a lot of times when I'm even at a thrift store, whatever, I'll pick up the sports books a lot of times and be looking inside them because you'll be surprised from time to time you find one of those signed.
Sure, yeah, very cool. All right, next up. Victorian trade card, Chief Justice tobacco fold out. We had a bunch of fold out ones. These were going about for $30 to $40. Some were going for $50. It's kind of neat. It's there you go when it folds out like that. And you don't see these very often, but obviously a fold out one is going to be worth more or a die cut than a regular one usually, depending on what the advertising is on the back.
Nice.
All right. Christmas just ended, toy time, and this is actually a new item that you could have found at Target and Walmart probably a month or two ago. Optimus Prime. It's a masterpiece series with Bumblebee. It says Bumblebee. I don't see him on there, but the name of it, maybe it's a Bumblebee series, but it went for $170. I think when these came out, they were like $100 or so. Any masterpiece series on these are going to be limited production and going for more money once they sell out.
Nice.
All right. Next up. We put a bunch of partial sets together. 1970 Topps football near complete set. Good condition. This was a Joe Namath, but you can see how rough this one was. But again, it's one of the better cards in the set. The condition of the other cards were better than that, obviously, but still went for $275.
Oh, good is not. It's not very far up the chain as far as grades are.
Right, exactly. If that's a 3 or whatever, say a good's a 3, a 2 or 3, maybe it might be. Who knows? But yeah, definitely.
Now,
go ahead.
How many cards were there? Okay, so you're missing 6 cards. Okay.
8 cards. Yep.
All right, and that's where you put where they're missing at.
Yeah, and that's where I prep them for my employees so they don't have to spend tons of time looking through them and stuff. I got a guy that sorts them now, but then I'll put one of each together, put a set together, I'll grade them, overall grade, see the missing cards, and then I'll list them.
Right, but that's a good place to put where the missing cards are in the condition area because,
at least they see them there and not down below. Yep. All right, we got a Walter Payton, Pete Rose, Reggie Jackson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and many others. This is a card I bought, ungraded, sent it in to get graded. Not the best investment. It came back in 8. If it came back in 9, I would have made a little more money, but the grading alone's $100.
Oh.
I probably could have gotten $125 for this raw, so it's one of those things where, they're tough. They're getting real tough on the grading now, so I got to, think about, do I really want to send these cards in unless they're $500 or more? Because if they're $100 or $150 or $200, and you're paying $100 for some of these cards to get graded, so you can get them back in quick time, it's not worth it like this. So definitely be careful on that down the road. All right, next up, we're going through our autograph stuff now. We were waiting for Christmas to end because we're selling toys. Now we're going to start selling some autograph stuff, certified stuff. This is a Jack Nicklaus autographed 8x10 JSA COA, and went for $132. Pretty cool piece. We've been sitting on it for a while, but I'm just like, we were building up autograph stuff, and now we're going to start moving it out.
Nice.
Some of this stuff, it's not like it does sell for Christmas, but you can sell Jack Nicklaus all year round. You can sell toys, certain 80s toys all year round.
Right, so I would think Jack Nicklaus would sell during golf season as well.
Absolutely,
so that's coming up shortly.
Yep. And lastly, got a comic here. Captain America number 100.
Oh, you did very well
First
on that.
issue, Black Panther, premiere issue 100. Yeah, it's a CGC 50, one for $350.
You did very well, and the reason why I bring that up is because I paid slightly more than that, I think, for a 7 at Heritage.
Okay.
And I got real lucky when I bought the one that I bought.
Sure. Yeah.
Wow. Nice. So we got a few things over here today. Sometimes I don't know why people buy things. I also don't know why I listed them in the first place.
Yeah.
Nothing warms you like a grizzly furnace wood stove. Brochure from 1978. Only went for $16, but the other side of it is it went for $16.
Exactly right. You got 10,000 of those different ones, and you get $16 a piece. You're in the money.
I guess there are times when I'll pick up a collection of stuff and there'll be a couple of stragglers, and it's like, well, I'm already 2/3 of the way through listing everything. I can just finish listing the rest of the stuff in this box, and things like this end up getting listed. And it's surprising what will sell out there. And again, why this sold, I don't have the slightest idea. I'm just very happy that it did, and I hope the person that purchased it is very, very happy with it, because I don't want to return. Next item over here, the White Sands Incident UFO Dr. Daniel Fry hardcover DJ signed.
Nice.
Copycat. And there we are, signed on the FFE. I think I took $75 on it. UFO books are obviously always very, very hot. You find UFO stuff, especially older stuff here. I believe this is the 50s or 66, the 50s, 60s UFO stuff. Always highlight that. Always use that as search engine, words, SEOs, and things would be great for you on those. Use them as keywords. Next thing up over here. I think we've seen that before.
Does look familiar.
Mad Magazine number 89, September 1964. Frankenstein Monster, Alfred E. Newman model. This was featured as an item of the week on the live show, 7:30 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday. Stop on by. It's always a lot of fun. This was featured as the item of the week, and I think I ended up taking an offer of 40 or 45 on it, but it was also going overseas, so I got the shipping on it as well.
What's a mint one? Got to be over $100.
It has to be, yeah. Oh,
especially
definitely.
graded, for sure.
Yeah, this isn't bad. I said VG. I might have. Yeah, it's not bad.
VG,
Yeah, it's certainly VG. I might have underrated it a little bit. No. Next up, Norris Dam Tennessee Valley Authority booklet, 1936 TVA. There are people out there that collect TVA items. So if you do see Tennessee Valley Authority, definitely do put that in as a keyword over there. You will make the sale on it. This didn't take that long to sell, and I got $34 out of just a little brochure. So you can't go wrong with that.
No.
Or a booklet, I guess, technically. Next up, Modern Packaging Magazine, June 1960, advertising Tide, Viceroy's Musselman. These are great in here, and I put the list of the advertisers. Sometimes you'll find magazines that have listed the advertisers in the back. Always put that up if you find that, because I ended up selling this in another magazine for $62 a piece. Another Modern Packaging one. And it had great ads throughout it, so I pictured a couple of the ads there. And then they had that as well. And to get $62 out of something like that. These are also very, very uncommon. Have you had any of those?
I do not think so.
And that would have been something or other that would have been sent probably to a printer or some kind of a packaging manufacturing kind of place. A lot of times you can do very, very well, especially with older trade magazines. This would have been a trade magazine is what it would have been. But it had great ads in it. So if you collect Tide, for example, you're never going to find these ads that they have in this, because these are not the typical ads that you find in the magazines. And the last item we have over here, Sun number 2, Detroit Underground newspaper, for example, Lovin' MC5 Sun Ra, 1967, $154.
Wow, nice.
Do you know why the person bought it?
They ran out of toilet paper.
No.
Okay.
Not at $154.
I do not know that.
Sun Ra.
Okay.
And they said, do you have any other items with Sun Ra? I got this at a pretty good price. I'm like, oh, yes, you did. You stole it. You stole it from me. I was thinking, for example, would be what was selling it. You know why Sun Ra got listed there? Because I had a little bit of space left. And
what is it?
I actually put a picture up as well.
Okay.
So I say.
That's
Zappa. I thought I put a picture up.
Sure you did. I believe you.
No, I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. I believe it's a person, if I remember right, Sun Ra. But again, that in and of itself is the reason why, if you have extra spaces, put something into it. If you can find anything whatsoever, I end up getting $154 out of something that I would not have had I not put the picture in.
Right,
You know, I might have gotten $65 or $70 out of it.
Right.
But somebody else is probably bidding on Frank Zappa.
Right.
But now I know that if I see anything with Sun Ra in it, I'm definitely going to list that as well, just because there's a collector of it out there.
Sure.
So hopefully that helps you a little bit. Do hit the like button down below if you could. That would help us out a lot. And we will see you next video.
Take care. Bye-bye.